and the Golden State Killer Joseph D'Angelo.
Your lips come to your corporate prison. Everything bad will happen to you.
Here it is.
It is not a prison you want to be at.
Okay.
One of the most infamous inmates is convicted killer Jamie Osuna.
Nobody is safe around Osuna. It doesn't matter if you're his wife. It doesn't matter if you're in his gang, not in his gang, if you're his cellmate, if you're in a position of authority, if you're male or you're female. Anyone is subjected to be a victim of Osuna. And that's what makes him so incredibly dangerous.
You could feel hate radiating off of this person. Anger and hate.
I think anybody that's capable of doing what he did is absolutely depraved, violent, narcissistic human. That has no regard for human life whatsoever. Believes he's entitled to take
Careful
it
with
his
the
own
body,
free
my
will.
guy. Oh, yes.
His cold-blooded murders have gone down as being some of the most gruesome and brutal on record.
Osuna was not satisfied with just taking somebody's life. It had to include torture. It had to include sadism. It had to include things that were going to shock other people.
I don't ever want to see him again face to face, or released, or ever near society, or even other cellmates or inmates.
Jamie Osuna is beyond evil. If there was a demon incarnate, I would say Jamie Osuna is it. Evil does not do justice to Jamie Osuna.
The town of Bakersfield lies a couple of hours north of Los Angeles. It's where Jamie Osuna was born.
Bakersfield is the rotten core of Golden, California. Bakersfield is basically a cesspool of gangs, violence, and drugs. Anywhere you go in Bakersfield, you can find all of those things. There is no part of Bakersfield that is immune.
Bakersfield definitely has its high crime rate. And the types of crimes are very eclectic. Homicide is definitely at the high end in terms of statistics. In 2020, we made the top 10 of most homicides per capita in the United States of America. There was a lot of gang activity.
This violence was part of Osuna's life right from the start.
Jamie Osuna was the victim of abuse. He had a very neglectful mother who allowed the stepfather to physically abuse him to the point that sometimes he was deprived of food, where the other siblings were not. He was described that he was allowed to eat on the floor like a dog.
Some more.
He was thrown out of a moving car. He was just little, hanging in the tree, not allowed to eat with his family. Sometimes in the rain. I don't even want to talk about it.
Osuna's psychopathic tendencies began to present themselves from an early age.
He did my family pet. I believe he said he put a cat in the freezer also.
Yo, go come in here.
If you are capable of hurting animals at such a young age, combined with everything, all the other chaos and abuse that he had endured throughout his childhood and adolescence, probably fueled that anger and made it easier for him to then graduate onto committing violence towards human beings.
Yes, so.
Osuna was first arrested at the age of 15 and placed into the California Youth Authority. He spent most of his adolescence and early adult life in and out of different institutions and prisons.
He's been charged with everything from various narcotics-related charges, theft, violent crime, assault with a deadly weapon, and I believe attempted murder at one point.
He joined the gangs at an early age, so he was subjected to violence at a very early age.
I just do that.
In December 2008,
What's the matter?
Osuna went to a party
Yeah, I'm
where a woman
going.
caught his eye.
I am Jamie. I am the ex-wife of Jamie Osuna. I met Jamie Osuna at a party. My friend asked me permission to have a small party for his high school friends, and I allowed it. I nephew that were only 8 years apart. And my nephew brought a friend that I didn't know, who turned out to be Jamie Osuna. He was well groomed, fit in with the other people at the party. Actually, he was a handsome, I would just consider a pleasant looking person.
Ow! Hey, what's up? Ow!
Fresh from Florida, there's sunshine in every bite.
Things turned nasty when Osuna became jealous.
Jamie was in the backyard when I was dancing with his young. My nephew went outside. I don't know what he told him. But Jamie came back in the house and grabbed a knife from our regular kitchen orchard block. Jamie chased the boy. He scratched the young man's chest, not punctured or anything, but scraped it with the knife and made a superficial cut. The party ended. The police came and made everyone go home.
Osuna was in prison for the attack, but he stayed in contact with his new crush as they regularly wrote to each other. Shortly after his release, a year later, the couple started seeing each other a lot more.
When he did get out, and I picked him up, he had facial tattoos. He had like a Joker face and a diamond. That was a little too much for me, the facial tattoos.
I ain't gonna believe him.
Despite her dislike for his body art, the couple grew closer.
Get a paw.
He was talking to me when I wanted to go to school for psychology. He's into philosophy, and he was educated in this area, so I didn't know very much stuff. He seemed very intelligent, so I didn't have that conversation that I didn't feel afraid of him even after that incident.
Nope. That's gonna
The
be it.
relationship deepened when Osuna's girlfriend discovered she was pregnant.
Well,
It's
during that time, I
swag.
was pretty much bedbound,
just
and he
gonna
was
be
very good to me, cleaned the whole house,
Demons.
helped me with my youngest child, food for me, totally pampered me during the pregnancy.